to the morning sun. Feel the warmth, a new day has begun. Coffee brews and the world comes to life. A Logan County breakfast started right. Join us here, come smile with me in morning light. Oh, so free. Feel the joy, feel the beat. Logan County's got the rhythm.
Good morning, Logan County. I'm Brian.
And I'm Lindsey. Let's start our day with a little inspiration. Today's daily devotional comes from John 15:7. But if you remain in me and my words remain in you, you may ask for anything you want and it will be granted.
Amen. Welcome to Logan County Breakfast, your morning blend of coffee, kindness, and the stories that make small town life shine.
Thank you for tuning in. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Get ready for some fantastic news, entertaining segments, and a whole lot of fun to kickstart your day. So sit back, relax, and let's make this a wonderful morning together.
We have an exciting show lined up for you today. First, we'll dive into a bit of history, share an inspiring story, and catch you up on the latest local news. But first, we'll kick things off with a quick look at the weather. Right after this brief message, stay tuned.
At Shelter Insurance, we've found that peace of mind offers some real advantages. That's why we work hard to make things easier for you. By sheltering your cars. By sheltering your home. By sheltering your toys. By sheltering your life. Peace of mind. Isn't that the best shelter there is? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Contact Baker's Shelter Insurance in Booneville at 479-675-2782.
Discover the charm of Pennies from Heaven in Booneville, a place where unique finds are given a second chance to shine. From beautifully refinished antique furniture to clothing, kids' items, and even men's goods, there's something for everyone. But that's not all. We're also your local Bible bookstore. At Pennies from Heaven, it's not about the money. It's about the love of the craft and sharing it with you. Come discover affordable artistry and heartfelt hospitality. Visit today and find your next treasure.
Here's a look at today's weather in Logan County, sponsored by Baker Shelter Insurance in Booneville. Today, a mainly sunny sky. The daytime high near 62.
So looking forward to that.
Yeah. Tonight, clear with an overnight low near 34.
So what temp was it this morning with our walk?
It was definitely cold. Definitely cold. I don't know what the temperature was. I didn't check, but it was cold.
It was cold, yeah.
On our walk, there is a dog that I call him Tyson. Because he's a big dog, but he has a real high pitched voice, if that's what you call a dog's voice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I call him Tyson. And it was even too cold for Tyson to bark until we were on our way back. Mm-hmm. He came out. I love our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
See, we have in the chat with us this morning. Good morning to my mom, and good morning, Sheila DeWitt.
Good morning. Happy to have y'all.
So happy to have you all this morning. You know, every day brings with it its unique piece of history. Let's explore some of the most fascinating events that happen on this day in our next segment called On this day in 1966, Batman, starring Adam West and Burt Ward as Robin, and Cesar Romero as the Joker debuts on ABC, becoming an instant sensation and ushering in Batmania. Yeah. With its campy comic book style. The show, known for its cliffhangers and moral lessons like seatbelts, ran for 120 episodes and even led to a theatrical movie. Which I don't know if that had as much success as the modern Batman movies, but
Judging by that picture, probably not.
There was even a Spider-Man feature film back in the day, and the eyes were covered with like screens. They were like bubbled out screen. It was they didn't have a lot to work with back in the day.
Well, very creative.
Yeah. Could modern science put exercise in a pill? More on this after the break. And we'll jump into the news and local events happening near you. Don't go away.
You probably won't do it, but I'm going to call you out.
What?
You're scared. No, you just said that you call the dog Tyson, but there's so much more to it. You can't make this.
No, I'm not.
Mike Tyson does. Anyway, he does a great impersonation of him.
I'll not be doing that today.
Well, he does it on our walk every time.
Because it's such a big dog, and it has.
He's like, come over here.
And it has such a high-pitched voice.
Yeah. Anyway, good stuff. Oh, it is now time for a news brief.
Researchers at University of Hong Kong have made a groundbreaking discovery that reveals how the protein piezo-1 acts as the body's exercise sensor, translating physical activity into signals that bolster bone strength. This research offers hope for new treatments for osteoporosis and bone loss, particularly for those unable to engage in regular physical activity. Led by Professor Zhu Amin, the study highlights the importance of piezo-1 in regulating the balance between fat and bone cells within the bone marrow. As people age, a greater number of how would you say that, Lindsay?
Mesenchymal.
Yeah. Stem cells, it's a form of stem cell, turn into fat cells, contributing to weakened bones. However, activation of piezo-1 through movement has been shown to promote bone formation and reduce fat accumulation. With osteoporosis affecting 45% of women and 13% of men aged 65 and above in Hong Kong, this research could lead to innovative exercise mimetic therapies that replicate the benefits of physical activity. Such advancements could enhance the independence and quality of life for those with limited mobility or chronic illness. The findings were published in the journal Signal Transduction and Targeted Therapy, and we will bring any updates.
Okay, you're going to have to explain that a little bit. And also, my question is, why in the world 45% of women and then a little 13% of men? Is that what that was?
Well, men have greater bone density, and they are also more physically active than women for far longer. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Todd.
Good morning. So the pill gives you the energy to do this,
what it does.
Or?
So this protein, or actually, this protein that's called piezo-1. When the stem cell senses the presence of that, instead of being converted into a fat cell, it's converted into a bone cell. So stem cells can become different cells. They're like filament for a 3D printer, so to speak. Mm-hmm. So it can be converted to either a fat cell or a bone cell. And in the presence of that protein, it's converted into bone cell. Those proteins are released when you exercise. Mm-hmm. So if you're lifting heavy weight, your stem cells will create more bone cells, increasing bone density.
How interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's probably a good thing, but I don't know. There's always a trade-off. You can't really shortcut nature.
Mm-hmm. True.
Good morning, Gerald Baker.
Good morning. You have to love it before we move forward.
Oh, yeah. We have all kinds of people in the chat today, and it's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
We hope you all had a great weekend. This next story is one that begins with heartbreak, but grows into a powerful reminder of what it means to be human.
Mm-hmm. It starts on September 11th, 2001. While much of the country watched the Twin Towers fall on television, one man knew someone inside.
His friend Kevin died at his desk on the 99th floor of the North Tower, and while the nation mourned together, this loss left him personally adrift.
Kevin, he says, was the kind of person who made you want to be better. And when Kevin was gone, something had to change.
So 9 months later, he got on a bicycle and began pedaling across America, 4,200 miles, from Astoria, Oregon, to Kevin's childhood home in Philadelphia.
What started as a tribute ride quickly became something else entirely.
Everywhere he stopped, people wanted to talk. They wanted to connect. They wanted to feel safe again. And most of all, they wanted a hug.
This was a wounded country, and he was riding straight into its open hearts.
That first ride in 2002 led to another, from Cairo to Cape Town, then Istanbul to Beijing, then across Australia, Europe, Israel, always offering the same thing.
Human connection. Measured not in miles, but in hugs.
At first, he tracked distance. Then he tracked numbers, like the day in Las Vegas when he hugged 1,330 people in a single day.
Wow. But eventually, he realized it wasn't about quantity. It was about depth.
Over 25 years across 42 countries and all 50 states, those hugs became part of something bigger, a living study of human connection.
He met strangers who became moments he'd never forget, like the man seated next to him on a flight to Alaska, grieving his father. By the time they landed, they were holding hands.
The man still carries a hug coupon card in his wallet years later, saying it's the purest thing he owns.
There was a South Dakota student who later wrote to say, "We sure could use that guy who hugs people regardless of who they are right now."
And a woman in Orlando, days after the Pulse nightclub shooting, who drove straight to a memorial just to collapse into his arms and cry.
Even moments without physical touch mattered, like a moment in a Belfast mosque, who couldn't hug him for religious reasons, but smiled instead.
He counted it anyway.
Out of all these moments came a framework he calls Embrace, 7 principles centered on engagement, respect, acceptance, and hope through human connection.
They aren't theories, they're lessons learned face to face, heart to heart, with more than 1 million people.
Now, 25 years after Kevin's death and the loss of nearly 3,000 others, he says this:
You can't outrun grief. You can't feel the loss with distance, noise, or emotion.
Healing comes from depth, from stopping, from listening, from being present long enough to be seen and to see others.
Kevin was his brother, not by blood, but by choice, and losing him forced a decision: shut down or open up.
He chose to open up, and in doing so, helped others do the same.
So how far can an embrace take you?
If you're willing to slow down and go deep, a simple hug can take you pretty far. I agree. I'm a hugger, and I would love that job. I want to go hug 1,300 people. Sign me up. I really do. Okay, as we conclude today's show, we'd like to share a motivational quote to carry throughout the day.
The highest aim of a captain were to preserve his ship. He would keep it in the port forever. Thomas Aquinas.
That's good.
That's all for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on Logan County Breakfast.
We'll see you tomorrow morning with more news, weather, and inspiration. Have a great and wonderful day.
Have a blessed day, everyone, and a blessed week.
Yes.